It is the place where it's known for kissing bricks is okay. Welcome to Indianapolis Motor Speedway, home of one of the most famous tracks in all of NASCAR racing. We are live here for the Iracing East Series, presented by HomesNow, Plan B Sales, and all the other guys, Iracing, iFlag, Hurricane Media, Bottled Up, Midwest Motor Customs, and more. Anyway, welcome to Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Tonight's stop for the Iracing East Series. We head away from the super speedways, from the normal Talladega, Daytona, and we head to one of the most famous tracks in all of motorsports, maybe the famous track in all of motorsports, one of my favorite tracks to race on, especially in these cars. Welcome to Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We're going to go 60 laps around this place. It's going to be fun. We got a packed house here tonight. Brody Smith right now on top of the board over Patrick Gasper. Cody Smith currently second. This is a place where some of these guys have an opportunity that have not got a win on the plate race yet. They're going to come in here and have a chance that maybe one of these guys, maybe this is their favorite track. I don't know. We'll see. Right now, of course, qualifying underway here in a few moments. Practice right now, 3 minutes, and you see Brody Smith on top of the board. We got some great camera shots. I like this one that you see on your screen. It's going to be a fun race, though, guys. I am looking forward to it here once again with these guys. The Iracing East Series always puts on a great show. Don't really expect anything less than that tonight. It could be a field mileage race. This is one of the places that usually can go that way. But it's also going to be interesting to see if Greg McConaughey can come in here and grab another win. Currently, right now, 3 wins up on the season, and the winner of the last 3 races in a row at Talladega, Daytona, and Talladega. And there might be a little bit of luck involved in that one, let's just be honest. But he has ran great, to be honest. And right now, he is on top of the board, and it's kind of hard to believe because Cody Smith and Brody Smith, the start of this season, kind of ran away with it a little bit. And then it was Nate Stewart picking up a win back at Sonoma when we did run the road course. And, of course, William Rucker on his debut race came in here and picked up the win with his brother Travis actually pushing him to that win. So, really cool. But tonight is all about this place. This is a unique track, and a lot of history goes into this place. Of course, the Yard of Bricks, as I talked about, got placed down in the early 1900s. It was a 36-inch wide strip across the start-finish line. It actually goes all the way through the infield, which is pretty neat. A lot of interesting facts about this place. One of the first traditions, one of the most, I guess we could say, one of the biggest traditions at Indianapolis is kissing the Yard of Bricks, and that was actually started by NASCAR champion Dale Jarrett when he won the Brickyard 400 back in 1996. And when they decided to walk out and get down on their knees and kiss the bricks, and that basically started a tradition. It's been around ever since. So pretty cool. It did adapt over to the Indianapolis 500 drivers. They do it as well. So really cool to see. But we got a bunch of little tidbit facts that we're going to kind of go through throughout the night. Just mention here and there. But one of these drivers out here are going to make history of their own tonight. We got about 20 drivers actually in here. And we're going to do something a little bit different tonight. We're going to talk to someone that will not start on the pole. It's going to be interesting because it's something we normally don't do. But I want to mix it up. Because we normally do talk to the guys on the pole, I want to talk to someone that's going to start around 8th, 9th, or 10th. We don't know yet, but one of them guys, it's going to be starting in the middle of this pack because that's where it gets really interesting. Of course, I did mention that field mileage could become an issue, and it very well may be. That may be how the race is determined. Hopefully not, because I don't know, I can't say I'm not the biggest fan because I can't complain. I've won field mileage races. But these guys do run 70% on-track fuel, so it's going to be very interesting when they have to pit. I don't think they can make it in one stop, even in 60 laps. I still think this is a 2-stop race. Practice coming to an end. Qualifying is about to open up here for the Iracing East guys. Sponsored by HomesNow. Make sure you check them out at homesnow.org. Make sure you check out Iracing iFlag. Use promo code eSports2019. Make sure you check out Plan B Sales and all the other great sponsors part of this league. They could not do it without them. Here they go. And Qualifying is officially beginning. Who's going to go out on track first? It will be none other than... Is it going to be Jeffrey McConaughey? It is. Jeffrey McConaughey headed out on pit road. Some bottled up paint scheme on the front of that car, back of that car. We got a lot of cool cameras that we're going to be using here tonight. A lot of different times. This is actually the first time I've used this camera on this track, so really cool that we're able to do that. At least for this race. Also, guys, we're working on getting a new overlay for the broadcast, but nonetheless, starting in October, if we don't have it by then, this overlay will actually be changed. It's going to be going to an all pink to support breast cancer. During my broadcast, I'll have it pinked out. So that's going to be really fun. It's something I like doing. I've done it for a long time now, so we're going to be supporting breast cancer every month or every day for the week of, or every day in October we'll be supporting it. So here we go. Qualifying underway. You're watching driver Jeffrey McConaughey. Who else is out on the track? There's Chris in that number 3 car. Jason Papp just now rolling out in that McDonald's car. Harrison Chandler running his paint scheme here tonight. Autism paint on the side of his car. Really cool to see that. Love that paint. There's Connor in that number 25 Chevrolet. Cody Smith running an old Wood Brothers paint scheme tonight. Kyle Smiley in that number 42 Kyle Larson paint scheme, which is a Chevrolet as well. Jeffrey McConaughey going to come to the start finish line first. He does. He's going to qualify second at the moment. Harrison Chandler putting on a good lap, a 5.80. So these first laps are very important. There's Chris Ingles on the track. Who else is out there at the moment? Let's see. See what Jason Papp does here on his lap. Let's actually hop on board with Jason. A little bit of cloud cover coming over the track, and we did not look at the weather, so here you go. 91-degree track temp. So a little bit interesting facts about this track. You actually can run this track pretty much wide open in your first lap. And you see here going into 3. See if he gets off the gas. He does not. But with the aero push, it's going to change quite a bit. The car does seem to tighten up. One thing you cannot do is get too much of that rumble strip right there at that bottom. It does have a tendency to spin you out. Here he comes to the start-finish line. Let's see what he does. Harrison Chandler on top of the board. Jason Papp looking good through 3 and 4, though. He may jump up here. Actually, only the 9th. Greg McConaughey. We may actually have time to talk to 2 drivers tonight. We may be able to still grab the pole sitter. We'll have to wait and see. Of course, one of the good things about this track, usually you can pit your green flag and not really worry about going too much of a lap down. Greg definitely not happy with that lap. 11th right now. Brian Mansfield in that number 23. Working out of turn 4, coming right up to the yard of bricks. Let's see what Brian does. This is his first lap. Crosses the yard of bricks. Harrison's still on top of the board. 13th with that lap. Definitely going to try to be improving. Still a couple guys that haven't been out as well. Nick Kessler actually on his second lap. See if he improves from 11th position at the moment. This is actually live from the spotter stand. You see what that looks like. Pretty cool. Across the start finish line, the 01 going to jump up to 6th place. Zishan slow on the backstretch. He actually qualified in a 12th. So yeah, we're having a lot of different names actually showing up right now. Harrison Chandler right now on top of the board. Brian Mansfield coming to put his second lap down. Currently 14th, looking to move up on the board. Only 30 seconds left here in qualifying. Getting close to that wall, across the yard of bricks. And he will stay in the 14th position. Everybody else right now done qualifying. And it looks like we're going to have our pole sitter. It looks like Harrison Chandler is going to be the driver that picks up the pole. Nobody else is going to have time to get a lap in. So congratulations to Harrison Chandler, and Kyle Smiley going to be starting in 2nd place. We're going to talk to Harrison, but I also want to jump back and we're going to talk to someone else. Maybe. Everybody else we've kind of talked to before, so we may not talk to nobody back there. We may just talk to our pole sitter. All right, let's get a look here at our grid. We got plenty of time for all this, so. One cool thing about these cars, they do line up on the front stretch. There you go, road number 1. Going to be going with Harrison Chandler, road number 2. Connor up at the inside of that number 25. Chris as well at 3. Brody Smith, Nick Kessler, Patrick Gasper, Cody Smith in row number 4. I apologize. Row number 5, we got Chris Ingles, Greg McConey. Jason Papp will be rolling off at 11. Z Sean right beside him. Jeffrey McConey, Brian Mansfield right there. And row number 6, we got Chris Morrow and Keith Smalley. Brandon Wilson, another driver to watch in that 17th position. Jeff Price right beside him. Demarius Hickenbottom, he's been having some decent runs lately. And there you go. Leandro will be rolling off in 21st. We do got 21 drivers. So, with that said, let's see if we can grab Harrison here, if I can get my camera right. Harrison Chandler, you got me?
Yes, I do.
Man, you got to be pretty happy. You come in here and grab the pole. That's, you know, it's a little bit different because.
Hello?
Oh, I apologize. Sorry. It's got to be a little bit different. You come in here and grab the pole away. How important is that here, especially being this is not really a super speedway?
Oh yeah, it's definitely important. Our autism awareness Toyota Camry is very strong today. We are really up. We really do good at this track. We're definitely going to lead some laps if we don't end up winning, but of course that's what I hope. We've made sure that we've done everything we could to we're just going to be smart in these first laps, and then we'll be there at the end, and hopefully we'll be there to make it at the top.
Yeah, man, one thing about this, once you start up front, you're going to have that clean air, which is very important, especially at a place like this. The track's going to change quite a bit, so I'm sure you've got an idea, man. Fuel strategy could be one of them things, but what do you expect as far as tires? How quick do you think that them could fall off at a place like this?
Well, usually after the second lap is usually whenever you have to start to let off the gas into the turns. So I'll probably go wide open on lap 1 and 2, but I'll have to start letting off after that.
All right, man. Well, congratulations on your pole tonight. Car looks good out front. Go see if you can put it in victory lane.
Yep, thank you. I really hope we can do this.
Yeah, I know you got some people cheering you on, so good luck, buddy. Stay calm and see what you can do. It's a long race, 60 laps around this long place.
Yeah, it is. Probably going to take an hour to finish this,
sure. So good luck,
we're definitely going to be patient. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you, man. We'll move him back up. Getting ready to go green flag. And I ain't gonna lie, you gotta pull for Harrison. Get away. There is a part of you that really wants to. Yeah, pit strategy is gonna be interesting, and definitely is a 2-stop race. So it's gonna be interesting. And thanks, Kyle. I appreciate it, buddy. So it's gonna be interesting with Harrison because you gotta kind of pull for him. I know there's people in here that are pulling for him that watch the broadcast every week. So I hope he has a good run. But there's also some other guys. You know, I try not to pull for anybody, but there's a couple other guys that you tend to want to see have good runs, especially when it comes to a track like this, being some of their luck's not been a great. Z-Shaw's one of them guys. Anyway, let's do it, guys. 60 laps. And it's going to be fun. You see the pace car dropping off pit road, and we are going green flag here from Indianapolis. It is Harrison Chandler and Kyle Smalley working down into turn 1. Who's going to get there first? It's going to be very important for Harrison and Kyle. Either one to stay out front. That inside road definitely going to be the line to go on. You see that 25 pushing up to the back of the 26. Here comes the 42 working that outside line as they exit turn number 2. Great shots right now. These cars are going to be wide open for a few laps anyway. Of course, that arrow push is where it's really going to come in. Usually you have a big problem here early on in these races. Somebody not really had a lot of drafting practice or arrow in these cars, super tight on the long runs. Looks like Harrison might give up that second or top spot. Not going to be able to lead this lap. He may be giving up that third spot, as it is Brody Smith actually looking to the inside down the straightaway. And here they come through turns one. This is a great camera from a fan. If you ever want to see what it looks like in Indianapolis, here you go. We got one spinning. Who is that dropping back? Greg McConey, no caution flag. We stayed green, so the three-time winner of the last three races having a little bit of trouble here. We'll see if we can grab a replay. He may actually got tagged on this one. The 42 of Jason Papp right behind him. Actually, that is the number 1. I apologize, but 42 with the custom number. There you go. A little bit of a tap. And around it goes. Good job on basically keeping that car off the wall, though. Back up towards the front. Everybody single file for the time being. Brandon Wilson maybe trying to make a move right now, getting past Jason Papp, taking over 13th. That's that Cambo number 501 car. Wilson up on that outside. That 14 car right behind him with Jeff Price. Call of Duty on the front of that car. Of course, that game comes out here just a few weeks. Jason really riding that going in really super shallow. Kind of different. You don't see that too much. Up front for the lead, it is Brody Smith starting to put some pressure on. That number 42 car as you see up in front of him. Let's take a look behind him. There you go. Harrison Chandler really starting to feel that draft now. He knows what it feels like. Draft's super important here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And I think everybody's got an idea. Everybody in their life has once at least seen a race at Indianapolis. It don't matter if it's Cup cars or the Indy 500 cars. Who is that exiting pit road? Nick Kessler exiting pit road. Chris Worrell also exiting pit road. But Chris actually going to be a few laps down, it looks like. That number 17. So not sure what happened to the 6. Did not see it. I don't know if he actually gridded. One thing that we're going to be seeing, and we got some interesting broadcasts coming up because we actually will be back here once again on next Wednesday for the Indianapolis 500 for the Top Fuel Racing League. That's 500 miles in an IndyCar, 200 laps around this place. And it's going to be like this the entire time, except you're going to see cars go back and forth, trying to do the Indy snake down the straightaway. This is a great shot. I love that camera. Jump back just a little bit here. On board, Jeffrey McConey. Chris Ingles right here in front of him. You see the gap in the cars. Now, this is typical Indianapolis. Basically, you have to try to get on the gas a little bit sooner than the guy in front of you. You see the 24 may have a chance here to take that spot away. Looks like the 5 of Chris Ingles slipped up just a little bit. Maybe entered turn 2 a little too high, pushed up. That is typical Indianapolis Motor Speedway racing when it comes to this track. You basically have to wait for a guy to force a mistake or wait for that mistake to happen. And it's going to happen. Everybody makes a mistake here. I've never seen a perfect race ran here, like ever. Maybe Jeff Gordon. But, you know, this is iRacing. I've never seen a perfect race. And it's going to be like that week in and week out for these guys. Or here anyway. Jason Papp, you see him back there. He was basically looking to do the snake. May actually open up the door here for Jeff Price, actually right on the bumper right now. So riding on board Jeff Price, you see his in-car camera. Right behind Jason Papp, and that's what I'm seeing right there. You just see Jeff Price actually push up a little bit out the turn. That is one thing that tends to happen at these places, especially with that arrow push. And the arrow is going to keep getting worse. Tires do fall off. You basically got to get yourself in a rhythm and try to repeat that rhythm every single lap. You see the Hickenbottom starting to work his way up. He actually started in 19th up to 16th now. Tavares actually could have been one of them guys that has a good night tonight. We'll have to wait and see. He started a little bit further back. Here comes Jeff Price trying to take that spot. He does, and that's exactly Indianapolis. Able to get to run out of the corner. Typical Indianapolis Motor Speedway racing. Up front, Patrick Gasper working on the back of Harrison Chandler. It's right now for third place. Harrison, of course, started on the pole. We talked to him a few minutes ago. Pit strategy already kind of becoming a little bit in these guys' minds. What makes it interesting is, when do you pit? It's definitely a two-stop race. I'm going to say around lap 20 and 40. Nobody can make it on one stop. That's no way. But strategy's going to be big here. You don't want to make a mistake on pit road, especially if we do have a long green flag run like what we're seeing right now. If we have that long green flag run, it could actually be very unique. You don't want to have the pit road problems. You can make a lot of time on pit road, but you don't want to have the problem. Pit road here, of course, very tough to get onto. As you exit turn 4, it's right as soon as you exit turn 4, I think it's 60 miles an hour pit road speed. Still watching the battle right now for second or third place. Here comes the 86. Patrick Gasper able to slide up. And then you see that car right there, that 17 car. That is actually the 6th of Chris Worrell in that custom number car. He is a lap down, so a few laps down actually. Out front though, this guy right here is gone. He is checked out to a 1.5 second lead, able to break a hole in the air. Back here is Jason Papp, side by side, actually losing a few spots here to Leandro now, side by side. The 09 just got in front of him. Hickenbottom able to work his way up now to 16th. And he's under attack right now from that 71. Check a look, see what the spotter stand looks like from here. There you go. Very tough from a spotter stand. This is what it would look like in real life too, which makes iRacing unique. That's one cool thing I like about iRacing. I've done this before. Like if I have tickets to a race or something like that, I like seeing where my seat or an idea of where it is by looking on iRacing. It's really cool. Now if we can actually go to the fan cam, you can kind of see what it would look like from the stands here as they work off turn number 4. Exactly what you would see if you was going to the race. So not the greatest views though from the stands, that's for sure. Not unless we got the cameras where you just move around. It's a great battle right now though. Watching Jason Papp and Leandro going back and forth. Jump up just a little bit. Cody Smith, Keith Smiley. Keith, I believe, has worked his way up now. Yeah, started 16th. I believe he might be our biggest mover of the race so far. In that number 27 car, you see it right there at Miller and Lott. Kind of a throwback paint scheme. Of course, right now running right in front of Cody Smith and that Wood Brothers number 21. Although he's number 7 in the race, but some good racing right here. Three car battle right now with Chris Ingles. They work down in turn 1, and it is Keith actually able to take over or take 8th away. Sets his sights on Connor. Connor's kind of dropped back a little bit. He actually started on the outside pole. Actually started 3rd. I thought he started 2nd. He didn't start 3rd. I apologize. Kyle actually started 2nd. Battle right here for 6th or 8th. I apologize. And Cody Smith takes that spot away. Connor right now looking in his mirror, he can see that 21 working up to him, that Ford Mustang. Personally, I think if you pit your second pit stop, if we stay green, that is, as you see Connor making a little bit of a mistake there in turn 1. That's exactly what we were talking about earlier. How you tend to make passes here quite a bit. Watch out not to push up, and what a move by Connor, actually able to hold on there. But you don't want to have the mistake of pitting too late, I don't think. If I'm going to pit, I'd rather pit early, especially on the second stop. So that's something these guys are going to have to think of as well. Oh, what happened back? Oh, we got a wreck going on. Caution's definitely going to fly on this one. There we go. The 09, the 23 actually around. Let's see what happened. Oh, the 09, Demarius Hickenbottom gets it to the wall. Tries to hold it up there. Bounces off the bottom into the inside wall. Goes to 95. Brian Mansfield really nowhere to go. And unfortunately for him, just got it. They rest here in that turn. So pit road's going to be open. Now this is what makes this interesting. I don't think it's still a one-stop race now. If these guys are going to have to pit. Now it's where you get the fuel strategy. If we stay green for the next few moments of this race for the next run, it's going to get very interesting. So, you want to know a little bit about Indianapolis Motor Speedway. There has been 9 women actually compete in the Indianapolis 500. Really cool. Of course, one of the biggest names, I guess we could say, is Danica Patrick. We all know her. They did have a woman actually qualified. I remember that. Actually barely got in. She qualified 30th. Pippa Mann actually qualified this year's in the 2019 Indy 500. Very little got in, but it was awesome. I remember watching that. So pit road going to be open. We got a great camera here for pit road. As you see, the drivers work 2, 3, or 4. Don't want to have a mistake on pit road under caution as well. Really want to be mistake free, all not as much as you can. Also, some information. A lucky dog looks like it may be going to the 6. Here they come down pit lane. Chris Worrell staying on track to get the way around. Who else stayed out? I thought I seen somebody else staying out. I did. Is that Kessler? It is. I think he may have stayed out just to lead that lap. So here comes all the cars on pit road. Let's see if any of them make a mistake that we can see. Yep, the 24 made a mistake. He's going to have to back up. Up, the 3 made a mistake. Yeah, 3 actually still having some trouble. You see him right there. Actually, I apologize. It's 25. Connor having a lot of trouble getting in his pit box. He is going to lose multiple spots on pit road. You see him still sitting there. The race goes to the Kyle Smalley off pit road. Let's see where Connor actually comes out. That pit stop. These pit stops are so weird. Ever since they added the... Yeah, he's going to be like one of the last ones. Right now, showing in 16th place. And he may actually sit there for a little bit. Just to... Don't want to be in the middle of it. But it's very interesting because these pit stops have changed since they added the new animated pit crews. You can't see them in the broadcast, but there is animated pit crews, if you do not know, where the crews come over the wall and change it. We can't see it when we're spectating. But it's interesting because it seems like the pit boxes have gotten a lot smaller. It's just my thoughts anyway. We'll be right back right after this. Watch the Indianapolis Motor Speedway iRacing E-Series here on lap number 15.
Simulated racing can be awesome, but it can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was always fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos or danger until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at Iracing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. See, Iracing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all will be kept in the pits. Not to mention that with members in over 130 countries already in their vast community, you can find races day and night, so you can always get in the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series and work your way up to one of 7 world championships, offering over $500,000 in prize money. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out Iracing.com.
Welcome back, Indianapolis Motor Speedway iRacing Series. I'm your host, Adam Chapman. With you in the booth. I'm sitting here looking right now. Kyle Smiley actually stayed, I'm sorry, not Kyle. Nick Kessler stayed out. And did he just disconnect? He may have actually just disconnected. Well, I was going to say Kyle Smiley actually stayed out. And I thought he actually did, but it looks like he may have connection issues going on. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think that strategy would have worked out either way. I think that could have been bad for a lot of these guys. Kessler in the 01 had 17 laps on his tires, and yeah, I think he did disconnect. Wow. So that's going to move actually the 4 up to second now. Kyle Smiley up on the inside, going to have the restart. So very interesting. That changed quite a bit. There we go. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to crank it up. Get ready to go racing here. And we're going to watch. Pace car is going to drop in. As soon as it does, we'll be quiet for a few moments. Here we go. If that sound don't fire you up, you might as well just leave the channel and not watch this anymore, because that is absolutely awesome to listen to. Absolutely love doing that. It's so much fun. Right now, battle right now happening for the 3rd position. Harrison Chandler gonna stay in 4th with that. Back here, Chris Ingles. And the 3 car Chris actually battling right now. Good look here as you see Jeffrey McConaughey That 24 car. Check out Greg McConey. He's right there in this mix. Well, remember, he actually spud early in this race, and the caution didn't come out, so he was almost dead. Well, he was dead last when it happened. Here he is up to 11th place. Up front for the lead, Patrick Gasper putting some pressure on. The number 42, the 86 wants to lead as they work out of turn number 4. Down this long front stretch here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Let's pop up the end card just to check their miles per hour. You see 191 going into turn number 1. See if it gets up that high as well in the back stretch. That Pepsi car trying to get up front. Right now it is 3 Chevrolets, your top 3 positions. Brody Smith there as well. See what the miles per hour gets up to. 190 maybe? About 190. Cody Smith, Harrison Chandler still going at it here. Oh, that was a late pullout by the 21. Cody Smith takes it away, moves himself into 5th place. Single file now. Oh, who's this coming out right there? Is that Z-Sean starting to make a run? 3 wide down in Indianapolis. This ain't going to work. The 3 of Chris going to back out of that. Harrison actually backed way out of it. That was a smart move. Does not want to be 3 wide going into turn 1 or 2. That's devastation waiting to happen. So Harrison Chandler lives to fight another day after giving up 2 spots. He's actually under attack once again. Jeffrey McConaughey. I don't know if Harrison might have some damage. I don't see none there. Looks okay. The spoiler looks good. Here he is fighting at 24 though, actually falling back to 8th place. Fast look at your weather. 95 degrees, so Tips has actually raised up on the track. There it goes to 25. How about Connor working his way back up? He had that long pit stop on pit road. He started in 3rd, had a little mistake. Trying to hold on to 11th right now, but Leandro, that 71 car is pushing pretty good right now. Oh, is there contact? I don't know if they made contact or not. We're going to have to look at it again. 27 going to give him a push by. Keith Smiley. See, actually, oh, there wasn't, but I'm going to be honest, you couldn't have fit a piece of paper between them. Jeff going to have a run here on the 27. Well, Jeffrey, I apologize. Or Greg. I don't know why I said Jeffrey. Harrison Chandler starting to maybe work his way back up. He's actually on the outside right now beside that 24 car. Z-Sean right now trying to work the outside, trying to keep Jeffrey McConaughey behind him. Kyle Smalley right now is on lock. Like, he is so good. Uh-oh. Who's that? Cody Smith, slow on the racetrack. You see the damage. Was there contact with the wall, or was that another car? Actually, it may have been with the wall. Oh, yep. That's one thing we talked about. It's so tough to spin it. That is to the inside of the track, as Harrison Chandler was down that way. But caution does not come out because he was out of the way. So that's why we do not see a caution. Chandler working his way, trying to get back up inside the top 6. Remember, he started on the pole. Working right now alongside Z-Sean, trying to take that spot away. Who is that right there behind him? That is Will Rodemeyer, I believe, in that 37 car. It is. Chris Ingles also in the mix. Yeah, Nick, I seen it, and I mentioned it too, and it's so horrible, man. It's weird. He was fine for like a lot of that race. It don't make no sense. See Sean right here fighting alongside that 27, Keith Smalley. Keith has worked his way up pretty nicely tonight, I'm not going to lie. Started back in 16, showing him nice. I believe Zishan may have taken a little bit of a break there. Let's see if he goes back underneath him. Not going to be able to. Nick Kessler is back in the race. Unfortunately, 3 laps down at the moment. Chris Worrell on pit road. So we got 88 and a 17 both. Caution comes out. That's a strange one. Look at this. I don't even know what to say about that. How's your life going today? Well, this is about how mine's going. That is the strangest thing I've ever seen on pit road. One more look. Did 88 get the wall? Oh, he did tag it. That is wild. That is absolutely crazy. Wow. So pit road is going to be open next time by. Kyle Smiley currently your leader. That is crazy, man. So it's time for another Indianapolis Motor Speedway track fact. Well, which one do we want to give you guys? I don't know if this is still true. I feel like, I guess it probably is. Tony Stewart is the only driver to actually complete all 1,100 miles on the Memorial Day double. Pretty interesting. I know, oh yeah, I might actually be right, because I believe Kurt Busch actually tried it a couple of years ago. It was doing well, but unfortunately wrecked out of the 600, I believe. Yeah, that is true. Kurt Busch did do it most recently. He finished 6th place in Indy 500, but lost his engine and finished only 271 of the Coke 600. Pit road's open. Remember, we seen some trouble on pit road last time. Let's make sure nothing happens this time. It's interesting. Chris Ingles said, I'm not the biggest fan of staying out. I'm going to be honest. It's just my personal opinion of it. I think the old tires are going to be eaten up. I understand track position. Maybe that's why. Make sure they had some problems. Oh, there we go. The 4. Had to back it up quite a bit. Actually, he's outside the box. No idea how that's in, but Connor was out. Don't make a ton of sense. But either way, 42 going race off pit road. And then it's basically a race. Jeffrey McConaughey actually comes out in 2nd. Chris in the 3 comes out in 4th. Patrick Gasper 5th. Chris Ingles actually comes out or stays out right now. So, yep, that's where they line up at the moment. Let's see if Chris actually goes down pit road here in just a moment. We're going to take a break though. And get right back live from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. You're watching the Iracing East Series here on ESPN.
Green flag, everybody. Going to be a wreck behind you, going to be a wreck behind you. So I don't know what to do. Somebody put oil down. We're on the fence. Are they flagging it? Get some flag, white flag. Clear, click. Man, this is it, check the flag.
Welcome back, Indianapolis Motor Speedway. You're watching the Iracing E-Series live from Indianapolis. We're about to go back green flag here from Brickyard. Thanks to Graham for the entertainment song. Pretty cool song. Pretty cool little beat there anyway. About to go back green so far. Kyle Smalley been out front here for 26 and 31 laps. So 30 laps that have been completed. 31 here in a moment. And alongside him, Jeffrey McConaughey. Jeff's actually made some moves here. I'm not going to lie. He's actually worked his way up. Started 13th, up to second now. Chris Itzpair back in the third position. Yes, and then fourth, Patrick Gasper. Harrison Chandler fifth. Brody Smith sixth. Actually, I apologize. Brody is not sixth. It looks like Will Rodemeyer is sixth. Anyway, pace car is going to drop in. Green flag about to wave. See the flag over on the flag stand. Green flag is out. We're racing here against Mindy. Halfway has been completed to allow us to look at our track facts or race summary. 4 leaders so far, 2 of them being under caution. Only 1 race passed for the lead. Actually, 3 of them being under caution, even though we only had 2 cautions. Kyle Smalley able to get out once again, being pushed by that 3 car. Chris actually with a really good run right now. Connor going to take a couple spots away. Who's that? The 4. This is going to get ugly in a hurry. No way he saved that. He's wrecking. Oh, there they go behind him. Caution flag. Not out on track yet, but a big wreck happens. This is going to allow us. Let's see this one. I don't know how a caution don't come out during this. Oh, they all went to the inside. Then the wreck. This happened with Brody Smith. Oh, Connor actually come back up on track as well. Let's see what happened here. That was kind of strange. You see the floor up in front. He's the one that gets a little loose. There he goes. Actually makes some contact. Ah, right there's where it started. Connor actually coming back up and get on the track. Wasn't a whole lot of room there for him to get back up on. So pit road is open. There is cars on pit road. These are really going to space these cars out for the most part. A lot of them spaced out. There is still some running, but there could have been a lot more. You see some of these spaced out. Pretty much from 11th back really spaced out. There's probably not some happy campers in this one. Here we go. Battle for second. Harrison Chandler looking to take it away on that inside. One of the toughest places to pass in all of motorsports, honestly, for the NASCAR cars is Indianapolis Motor Speedway. This is one of the toughest places to make a pass. You see the 3 going to go down and put the block on that 86. Not going to happen. Gasper going to look underneath him. Maybe making some contact. He may go around. Oh, Jeffrey McConey. Wow. There was definitely a lot of contact between Chris and Patrick. Watch this. There's your contact. A little bit of damage right there. I'm going to be honest, I don't know how. That may be one of the greatest saves we've seen in a while here. Look at the hands. Not overcorrecting. Let off the gas. Great way to save it. Only problem is, it spaces these guys out even more. Cody Smith on pit road. What happened to him? He had trouble getting on pit road. He is done. Oh, he went ahead and shut it off. Not sure what is going on. Cody Smith not happy. He pulled straight down pit road and shut the car off and actually towed. Something definitely going on there. How about the shade coming over the track? We are spaced out quite a bit now, especially for the first few spots. Jeff Price trying to hold back Chris Ingles for 7th. Yeah, Connor, I hear you. Focus on your race, though, man. Don't even sweat it. Go fine. Stuff like that happens. Guys, some more information about you guys. We have picked up a new dirt series. I will now be broadcasting every night, 7 days a week. I've picked it up, so it's gonna be interesting. There's gonna be some nights I'm off, of course, on Tuesdays, and we do have a Wednesday night coming off. But tomorrow night we are back live again. Wild Horse Racing League. Forgot 100% where they are. It is a good track, I remember. It was the Auto Club, I think. Las Vegas? Las Vegas, that's where we are. So we'll be there for them guys from Vegas. It's going to be fun. We love that track, too. So we'll be with them tomorrow night. Of course, NASCAR as well tomorrow night. They are in the playoffs for that. Then on Sunday night, it is SRA plus the new league, the Southern Dirt Series. I'll be broadcasting them guys from Fairbury, I believe is where we are for the first time. I haven't even bought the track yet, so it's going to be fun to go there for the first time. And it's going to be cool to bring some new content to ESPN channel, as you see right here. Chris getting passed right now, I believe, by Keith Smalley on that inside. We'll have some new content here on ESPN for the Dirt Series, guys. This is my first Dirt Series I broadcasted in a long time. Oh, the nose on that car, devastated. Marius hit the bottom. See the 27. Keith Smalley taking that spot away. He actually might use this car right here as a pick. And he does. It allows Keith to grab that spot away. Connor now trying to run down to 37. Will Rodemeyer right up in front of him for 9th. And then 8th is right there in front of him with Jeff Price. What time is it? I think we want to do it one more time just because I had so much fun doing it last time. Let's go. Let's go crank it up again. Why not? It sounded great. Something interesting here. Watching Chris Ingles, you can see how much the tire fall off is. As you can hear him lifting quite a bit earlier compared to where them fresh tires was. Chris Ingles' fastest lap, a 49.835. And to give you an idea how much tire fall off is, this lap is a 52.298. There you go. Fresh tires make all the difference in the world here. As everything is spacing out pretty good at the moment. 14 cars still in the lead lap. Greg McConaughey being the last of them. You see Zeshawn right there, the first car one lap down. He's going to need a caution. Brandon Wilson doing a pretty solid job. He's actually running down Jeffrey McConaughey with that damage on that left front. Has hurt McConaughey, I believe, quite a bit. We don't really talk about how important qualifying is all the time. We do here and there about, pit stops and such, and that does make a difference. Tonight's a good example of how important qualifying can be. You see Kyle Smalley actually started second. Harrison Chandler started on the pole. Right there he is. Oh, we got a yellow maybe coming out. Brody spins around. Oh no, he's just slow actually on pit road. I believe it's scheduled. He is out of the box, right? I know he had to back up, but he is completely out of the box. Like, shouldn't that be a penalty? Just out of curiosity. He's down and away. And he did once again have a slow stop on pit road. You see where he's exiting pit road. That is actually the access road you have to exit on the back stretch here at Indianapolis. You see him right there going through turns 2 now. This is actually probably a good strategy for him. Use them fresh tires, maybe make up some ground. We know how tough it is to pass anyway, so he'll blend back in. This may actually have to force other guys to go ahead and come down pit road. I like the strategy. We're definitely one lap or a one pit stop away still from being able to make it to the end. So this is his final pit stop at the moment. As long as we don't have another yellow, you're going to see him get right around here. There you go. Right on the 14 car, Jeff Price. It's the 8th place car he's passing. You got someone else coming out pit road. That looks like the 3 car, Chris Edgepower it is, and he comes down. You see what the difference in fresh tires make. Kyle Smalley has extended quite a bit of a lead here. And there you go. Look down at him. Harrison Chandler not even in the picture. He's way back here, just now going into turn 3, while Kyle is actually working into turn 4. So pretty good advantage right now for that 42. Looking to come in here and grab his first win of the season. Kyle coming in here, hasn't completed all the races. Only been in 5 of them, but coming in here at 18th in points. This is going to help him jump up into the chase. Working out of turn 4. Next week, guys, these guys have a different schedule. Next week it is the Charlotte Motor Speedway, the trucks. It is a non-points race. $10 buy-in with 75% of the proceeds actually going to HomesNow. So it's going to be interesting to see how many show up for that. Hopefully we get a few. We may have some guys take the night off and recollect their stuff before we head to Daytona on the 4th. And here comes your leader on pit road. Harrison Chandler going to stay out and get that 1 point. He definitely needed this point lead. It's definitely going to help him. He hadn't been able to get that lap lead. That's going to allow him to do that. He did start on the pole. Ooh, a little bit of problem back here getting to the pits. Harrison Chandler hasn't completed all the races, but he is back. He's only completed 3 at the moment. So I'm going to guess we'll probably see him actually hit pit road this time. I don't see anybody being able to stay out and make it the rest of the way, to be honest. See if Harrison comes this time or not. Stays out. Now, if he gets a caution, it might work out. Maybe. No, it will not, because Kyle's not going to go a lap down. There's what it should look like, by the way. You see that? That is fresh tires at 25. Connor going around Harrison. There's a little bit of a blinking issue there. Leandro on pit road. Jeffrey McConaughey still out as well. There you see him. The 37 Will Rodemeyer going to be coming down pit road, and Harrison Chandler should be coming this time, I would guess. We should see him. Here he comes. Don't want to have a problem. Got to slow it down. He's good. So Jeffrey McConaughey takes over the lead. He's going to lead a lap. Of course, already he is your points leader for coming in. 3 wins. Back to back to back. Wins on the 24. All this is going to cycle over to Kyle Smiley. Once again, he pitted first as well. He's going to have a pretty good sized lead, I believe, over the rest of the field. Yeah, he's going to have a pretty good lead. Harrison Chandler's still on pit road. This right here should tell you Kyle Smiley about to pass him right about now. And there he goes. So Harrison's still on pit road. Harrison may actually wind up losing second. He's got to get on the gas. He's definitely going to lose second. Here comes Patrick Gasper. We'll see if the fresh tires, he might be able to run him back down. But that is a big time. He actually made a couple spots here. Jeff Price right here coming out of turn 2. Harrison trying to get up to speed. Yeah, he's definitely going to lose his spot. Wow, he lost 2 spots on that. But Jeff Price, however, did take 2 tires. That could be a reason why. So it's all going to come down when these 2 guys hit pit road. Jeffrey McConaughey and Will Rodemeyer. Leandro. What happened to him? He back on pit road? Yeah, he is. Let's see what happened. He hit the wall? He pushed up right there. Something happened to him. I just don't know where. Maybe a penalty. Jeffrey McConaughey on pit road. Who else is that? Nick Kessler on pit road. So Will going to lead his first lap here. As we are coming to 10 to go at the line next time by. It's been a pretty solid race, though. It's definitely something we expected. It's an Indianapolis race. I mean, that's what tends to happen. These guys do get spaced out quite a bit. Jeffrey McConaughey actually taking 2 tires. Interesting. So, how about Will Rodemeyer? He's actually staying out right now. I don't know if he's letting off or... There's no way he can make it, I don't think. Well, if he gets a caution, I'm just going to say right now, Harrison Chandler, by the way, getting past Patrick Gasper. Wow. He ran him down? Wow, he did, and passed him. He just has fresh tires to know, to just a few laps. That's crazy. Let me see, is he actually letting off or not? He's losing about a second a lap. He's not letting off, but he's not coming down pit road yet. Let's see if he does this time. Will started back in 20th. Maybe looking to come this time. Not going to happen. So if a caution comes out, Will Rodemeyer is going to be exactly where he wants to be. He'll be in top spot because everybody else will come back down pit road, I believe. But, I mean, that's definitely where you want to be if a caution wants to come out. He's been out there for 23 laps. I mean, they're talking 30 laps to the end, though. I personally don't see that happening. Well, what do I know? I thought he was out. Comes through turn 3. See if he hits pit road this time. He is definitely slower than second right now. Here he comes. Now he may have stuttered. I was wondering why he was that slow. Stayed out as long as he could, though. Got to give him credit for trying it. You got to do whatever you can to win. So here's your pass for the lead and possibly the win. There you go. Kyle Smiley back in front. 41 laps led out of 53. So Harrison Chandler falls into second place. 10 seconds behind our leader right now. There's a position battle right now. 1 lap fresher tires. Connor and Keith. Keith Smiley done pretty good. Connor as well. Had that little bit of trouble earlier. Connor started up in 3rd. On a solid night. Keith started back in 16th. Chevrolet versus Camaro, and here it goes. Or Chevrolet versus Mustang. Here goes the Mustang to the inside. Connor with that outside momentum may be able to hold on to it for now. He gets the wall. Got to try to hold on. He does get back to the inside. Jeffrey McConaughey looks on. I believe this right here might be the momentum that Keith needed. He's going to pull to the inside. Down the straightaway. Across the start-finish line, the yard of bricks. And did we change? We did. So Keith moves into 6th for the time being. Let's see if he can hold it. He does. Connor's going to have a little bit better arc. Might be able to get a run down the backstretch. Jeffrey McConaughey is closing the gap in as well. Now, Jeff is actually on 2 tires. It's interesting because Connor's on 4. But there is a 5-lap difference. So even with the 2 tires, Jeffrey McConaughey making moves. He tries to set his sights on Keith now. Another thing that's happening I've noticed is Harrison Chandler right now running way faster lap times than Kyle. And I don't think that is because just in general, I think it's tire wear, 2-lap difference. But we're talking about a half a second faster each lap. There you see Jeffrey McConaughey taking over 6th spot. So there's Harrison right here. Oh, man. The 42 going to be a little bit slower. Had to slow up a little bit behind Greg McConaughey, who is now 1 lap down. Let's check the lap times. Kyle at the line, a 52.348. 52.322, I apologize. And Harrison Chandler at 52 flat, so 0.3 faster than that time. He's definitely catching him. I just think he's running out of time. I think that's going to be the biggest difference. You see that number 42 Clover Chevrolet Camaro looking to come to 3 laps to go. Next time by, as he works into turn number 3 now. Everybody pretty spaced out for the most part. Everybody within, I would say about a second apart from each other. For the most part. And then we got, some even further than that. Right now we focus on the leader who has been dominant today. There's the yard of bricks. Here comes the 42. Hello, goodbye. That's exactly what he said to the competition today. As you see a couple other cars passing there. It's the third place or second place car. Jeffrey McConaughey running down Chris Ingles. Chris with a lot of damage on that car. So here's for 5th place. Interesting battle here. 2 tires versus 4 tires. Of course, Chris taking 4, but that damage really slowing him up a little bit. Jeffrey McConaughey having a great run tonight, though. Coming in here, not where he really wants to be in the points, but he's done decent. Where is he? I thought I seen him a minute ago. I lost him. I can't find him. I thought I seen him in the top 10, but I was wrong. Oh, he's 29th. I apologize. He's only ran 4 races, however. But no top 5s. No top 10s, actually. So he's actually looking right now at his first top 5 of the season. As long as we stay caution-free for 2 more laps. If we take the white flag, the race is official. Who do we got? I thought I seen somebody slow. Leandro coming back down pit road, I believe. Actually, just exit. What happened to him? Uh-oh. Coming to 37? Yeah, wow. How about that? Will Rodemeyer, who was running pretty solid inside the top, 5 earlier, right? Dang. So final lap coming out for Kyle Smiley. He's looking to grab this victory at one of the most famous racetracks here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Coming through turn number 3 for the final time. It don't matter if they wreck behind him or not. He don't care. Oh, there is a wreck in front of him. He's got to be careful. He's slowing down. You see him slowing way down. Now, Harrison Chandler not seeing this, I don't think. Oh, he's backing down. What a crazy finish. There you have it. Winner at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Kyle Smiley. He is lucky that he had that big gap between him. That could have been bad as Leandro and it looked like Zishan maybe got into it a little bit. Wow. How about that finish? Maybe a little bit too wild for what he wanted to see, but there you have it. See Greg coming up. Maybe give a little love tap. There you go. A lot of congratulations going on. Second place goes to Harrison Chandler. Patrick Gasper finishes in third. Gotta like that for the 42 though. He's taking it all in right now. So he's going pretty slow. Very nice. Going to probably go up to the yard of bricks, I would expect. We're going to talk to him here in just a moment. So yeah, everybody showed the respect that Kyle definitely deserves. Very good driver, week in and week out. Jeffrey McConnell coming up behind him after finishing a pretty good finish. 5th place for him. Top 5. There you go. Kyle Smiley picking up his first win here in that number 42 Chevrolet Camaro. He's going to burn it down here on the yard of bricks. He gets a little bit of damage. It's okay. It don't matter. See if we can talk to him. See if we can grab him real fast. Sorry about that, guys. I had to fix that. But anyway. Here he comes. Hey, Kyle, you got me?
Sir, I got you.
Man, picking up the win here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and it was dominating for you. You did have a little bit of excitement there on the last lap, but able to make it out of here 49 laps left, man. This has to be a big win for you.
That wreck on the white flag was pretty crazy.
Yeah, it definitely was.
I like this. I like this Indy track, especially the setup and this cut package. I really like how it drives.
How important was the clean air, man? I mean, when you got out front, it took about 2 laps and you was gone. I mean, clean air definitely important, but it looked like that you was on a whole nother level.
Oh, clean air is huge at this track. I mean, you have to have all the downforce you can in these corners to even get the right amount of speed that you need.
Well, you definitely did that, man, and that's going to lock you into the chase, so that's got to mean a lot to you as well. So any shout-outs or any of that good stuff you want to give out? You started 2nd place and had 49 laps, and probably one of the biggest races for you in a while, I would guess. I don't know how many you've actually won here, but big race nonetheless.
Yeah, this is my first win in this Friday league. First off, I want to give a shout-out to my dad. He's what got me started on iRacing and pretty much got me my whole setup, so I really appreciate that. I want to give a shout out to iFlag, Hurricane Media, Bottled Up, Midwest Motor Customs, Plan B Sales, and everything that you do for this league, broadcasting it. I really appreciate it.
Well, man, you did a great job. Congratulations on a big win tonight.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
We will move you back up. Let me grab you. Move him to... There we go. All right, next up, we have 2nd place. Who finished right back here. There you go. 2nd place, Harrison Chandler. We'll grab him. Oh, sorry about that, guys. There we go. Let me grab Harrison real fast. Harrison, you got me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Well, man, 2nd place tonight. I talked to you at the start of the race, and you wanted to lead the first lap, but you did lead a few laps at least. 2 laps led. You had to grab them a little bit later than expected. 1 spot short. You can't be too disappointed, though, man, I don't think. But I got to ask you, do you think that you could have done a little bit better, or was there something that you maybe lacked a little bit? But 2nd place, still not bad.
We just weren't as fast as him. Yeah, honestly, I'll take 2nd out of all that stuff that went on earlier in the race. We had that one run where we just didn't have any speed at all, and we backtracked to like 8th.
Yeah.
So I'm real glad we were able to get back up to the front, and we were able to finish 2nd out of this, and for best finish in the iRacing East Series so far. And Autism Awareness Toyota Camry was very, very fast today. An unbelievable unbelievable effort out of all of us, our spotter, crew chief, all our pit crew. We all were absolutely fantastic. Got some laps led. Didn't do anything wrong out on the racetrack. Got second. I'm real cool with that. I am real cool with that. Just love to thank everybody who supported me over the years. My parents, especially, they've given me the equipment to run, get on here and roll with my fellow competitors every week, and it's real fun. It's real fun. Just love to thank everybody who supported me over the years, and just everybody who's believed in me. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier, man, that you're really becoming one of the fan favorites in here, and I got to give it out for you, man, because you're becoming one of my favorite drivers to watch. And I'm not supposed to play favorites by any means, and I don't do that, but you are becoming one of my favorite drivers to watch in here. So congratulations on second place. Is there any more shout-outs or anything like that you want to give out?
Oh, just you for broadcasting this, Adam. Thank you so much for that. Everybody, like I said, everybody who supported me over the years, everybody who's raced me clean, and there's everything about that. Make sure, just absolutely love getting on here every day and racing. Racing's just been a real obsession for me, and I've loved it ever since I was a little kid, and I'm gonna continue that until I'm hopefully gonna continue that until the day I die.
Well, man, that's a good thing. That's what more kids need to do, have passion for something. You don't see that much more from anybody, adults, kids, it don't matter. So keep doing what you love, man, because you're going to get one of these here soon. So good job tonight.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Thank you for broadcasting. Thank you everybody for watching the race, and make sure you come back next week, as that's going to be a show too. Thank you for broadcasting, Adam, and I'll see you guys later.
Thanks,
Thank you very.
You too, man.
Yeah.
We'll move him up. I hope I just didn't cut him off. If I did, I apologize. Third place, Patrick Gasper picks up a decent finish. I think he's going to be somewhat happy. He was running solid all night. Started back in 7th. Let's grab him. Move him in. Is he in here? I apologize, guys. He is not actually in here. I do apologize for that. Anyway, that's going to do it for us tonight, though, guys. I hope everybody enjoyed the race. I know I had fun. That was a crazy one. I'm not going to lie. It was some of the funnest racing we've seen here in a while for these guys. So it's definitely a step up, and it continues to get good. And I hope everybody did enjoy it. And I know I had fun, as I said. Congratulations to the winner tonight, Kyle Smiley. He definitely deserved it. I mean, as I said, hard to beat what he did tonight. I mean, you're not going to, 49 laps led. So, yeah, that's going to do it, though, guys. I hope everybody enjoyed the race. Y'all have a great night. I'll be back tomorrow night. What time am I? I believe 8 o'clock, I believe. So, y'all tune in then. Be sure to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff here on ESPN. We're only a few hundred away, I think, from getting even more. So, yeah, y'all take care, and God bless as always.